Hello. Happy Friday. Not so sure it is such a happy day right now, though. I've been committed to showing up on Wednesdays and sharing some practices to keep us healthy and to be well. And I was planning on coming on and teaching some more breath work and sound healing and, things that I'm really passionate about. But I decided that I really just want to speak to my truth and lots of stuff that's been happening in the last 24 hours. And it's a little hard for me because my emotions are like really on the surface. And what happened in Minneapolis with George Floyd trying not to start crying. I've been crying a lot. So I think it's really important for us to take responsibility for our part in what's happening on the planet and in our country. And there's a lot of things that I've been wanting to talk about, a lot of things that I've been wanting to share, but I haven't felt like there's safe spaces to really share our opinions and not be completely judged. And there's such a combative energy that's happening right now in the world, and especially in our country. And I think that it takes us to be brave to start bringing forward conversations that are where we are speaking from our truth and taking responsibility that that is our experience and not making anyone else bad or wrong, and learning how to have conversations, ask questions, and not be feeling so separate from each other. And that's been happening so much in this whole situation of what's happening on the planet, and now also with the complete mistreatment of the Black men and women in our country. And I have so many amazing, beautiful, inspiring, creative, loving Black men in my life. And to think that they have to worry about going outside and being safe, even being safe in their own homes, just because of the color of their skin. It's not okay. And I don't know what the solution is. I don't know how this can change, but we need to speak up more. And we need to be allies to our African American brothers and sisters. And for those of us that are white and have white privilege, if you're in communities where you're hearing racism happening, say something. I grew up in Minnesota, and a small town, and it's very white, it lacks a lot of diversity, and so I didn't have a lot of experience being around different cultures when I was growing up, and moving to Chicago and now LA, I have such a love for diversity, and especially the African American culture. And I mean, I've worked for a Black man for 12 years. Some of my best friends are, and I've seen firsthand the racism that exists in such a systemic way, and especially in the entertainment industry, and the roles that Black people are given consistently to keep them being seen as the drug dealers and people that are just perpetuating these roles. There's not very many where they're in powerful positions or lead roles. It's getting better, but it needs to change even more. And we spend time fighting for all of these different groups of people. And why not, hasn't there been a bigger fight for the African American community in this country? That's got to change. It's not right. I don't really know what else to say other than I'm sorry that this happens, and I want to know how I can help. And I want to know from my African American brothers and sisters what you think we can do to help, other than, fighting the systemic racism that exists within the institutions, and, trying to get other laws and things passed. But on a individual level within our communities, how can we make a lasting change or make a difference? Because I'm fucking tired of this. And I think that we all need to participate in this conversation and start to ask more questions, see how we can help each other, and reach out for support if you need it. And don't hold back your truth, and also ask, how can you be a solution in the community that you live in? And for me, I work in this, hi Tracy, I work, in an industry that I could speak up more when I see racism happening or marginalization of women or of Black people, and I'm going to do that. So, I don't really know what else to say other than I just wanted to show up here and speak my truth and allow myself to be seen vulnerably, and which is a huge stretch for me, But this is what is needed right now. We all get to speak from our hearts, not hold back, and create lines of communication, create connections, create opportunities to try to understand each other and to see how we can step up to support each other and stop fighting. Even if you're a fan of Trump or not, or any of these other things that are very divisive in our culture right now, not assuming that the other person is wrong and learning how to have deeper communication and just support each other in whatever ways that we can. So that's really all I have to say on that. Please share this out if you find value in it or want to just keep this conversation going. And I love you all so much, all of you, and have a blessed day.